Hi all, welcome to Andrea DSouza's kitchen. Today I'm going to teach you something that is perfect for this rainy weather outside, and that is a hot steaming cup of mushroom soup. The soup is very easy to make, and once you have it, you will want more and more, and you will not stop at just one cup or one bowl. I generally make two different kinds of mushroom soup. This is the simple recipe, and there is another one which is the cream of mushroom soup. Both are delicious in their own way. But for today, do try out this simple mushroom soup and let me know how you like it. But before I go on with the recipe, just a few usual reminders. Do remember to like this video and to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Andrea DSouza's Kitchen. And also remember to share this video as well as all the other videos as well as my channel with all your family and friends who love good food. And I also have two other channels, that is Andrea DSouza the English teacher and Sleep Stories with Andrea DSouza. Do visit those channels and like the videos there too. So let's go on with the recipe now. I have taken 2 packets of fresh mushrooms. Each packet is 400 grams, so I have taken 2 packets, that is 800 grams, and I'm going to remove the bottom part of the stalk. And then I'm going to cut it into pieces like this. And oh, I forgot to add, make sure you wash your mushrooms well first. Now in my pan, I'm going to take a large blob of butter. You all know I like butter, so I'm going to take quite a lot. And I'm also going to add a little bit of olive oil to it so that the butter does not burn. Now once the butter melts, I'm going to add around 2 tablespoons of chopped garlic. Garlic brings a lot of flavor to any soup, and especially when it is mixed with butter. So I'm quite generous with my garlic also. I'll let the garlic fry on a high flame until I get this beautiful aroma in my kitchen. Okay, now that's done. Now to that, I'm going to add around 1 onion which is chopped fine. It doesn't really matter if you chop it fine or not because later on you're going to grind this soup. So okay, I'm going to fry this onion until it's nice and translucent. Okay, that looks done, but I'll just let it be there for a while longer. And then I'm going to add my mushrooms. There is no need of adding water because you will know that once you put your mushrooms, in a while the mushrooms are going to leave a lot of water, just like this. And I'm going to keep my flame either low or medium, not very high. I'm going to let this cook for around a few minutes more. I'm then going to add salt to taste. You can decide how much of salt you want. Make sure that it is not too much. Along with the salt, I'm also going to add 2 pieces of stock cubes. Now, in case you have fresh stock, that will be great. But since I did not have that, I've added 2 stock cubes. And I'm going to add around 650 to 700 milliliters of water. Okay, I think that is enough. Don't add too much water because you don't want your soup getting watery later on. I'm going to now mix it all well and I'm going to let it boil on a medium flame for around 10 minutes. I'll stir it occasionally. Okay, it looks good now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the flame and I'm going to take my grinder, that is my hand grinder, and I'm going to grind it. In case you are putting the soup in a mixer, make sure that your soup has cooled down. Otherwise, it is going to fly off. You know, even with your lid on, the soup will fly around and you will have a lot of extra work cleaning everything up. I'm going to leave the soup with a little bits of mushroom in it because I like pieces of mushroom when I'm eating. In case you don't like it, you can grind it for a while longer and have it with a smooth consistency. Okay, it looks good now. So I'm going to switch on the flame again and I'm going to let it boil for a little while longer. I'm going to add around half a teaspoon of freshly ground pepper to it. If you want to add less, that is your choice. Can you see how appetizing it is looking now itself? But there are a few more things that we need to add. This is around half a cup of milk. Now make sure when you're adding your milk, the milk has to be hot. Do not add the milk cold, because if you add the milk cold and then let the soup boil, there are possibilities that the soup might curdle. So make sure that you're adding hot milk to it. If you like, you can also add cream, but I did not add too much of cream because this soup by itself tastes good even with a little bit of milk. Switch off the flame quickly after that. It does not need to boil longer once you add your milk. Now for the garnish, I have kept aside one mushroom which I've cut into slices, and I'm going to fry it in a little bit of butter. You can keep your flame high while frying it so that you get this little golden brown color. And now I'm going to plate my soup. I'm going to pour it into this soup plate of mine, which is nearly 100 years old and belonged to my grandmother and great-grandmother. So I'm going to pour it. Doesn't it look delicious? It tastes as good as it looks. And you can even pour it in a mug and just
as I
drink
said
it like
earlier,
you would drink a cup of tea or coffee. You won't be able to stop at one cup. You will definitely go to a second one. There is not too much of need of cream or butter for this soup now because it is already rich enough. So I'm going to now garnish it with these little fried pieces of mushroom that I had fried earlier. It looks good, doesn't it? And even these bits of mushroom taste very nice. I'll finally put one small piece of homegrown parsley, which was growing in my herb garden. Doesn't this soup look absolutely amazing? Do try it out because you will surely enjoy it. And send me your feedback through your SMSs, your phone calls, your emails, your photographs of the food that you cook. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. So do try it out tomorrow itself and let me know how much you and your family loved it. Have a great evening ahead.